Hey guys, this is Locke. In this video, I'm a guy. Hey guys, this is Locke. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can guarantee yourself to get a Legendary Plus unit. There are actually 3 different ways that you can guarantee yourself to get that Legendary Plus unit, and I'm going to show you all 3 of those ways. Those 3 ways, first I'm going to talk about it. The first way is a free-to-play way. Second way is like a Dolphin kind of way. You have to spend a little bit of money. And the third way is like you just have to be an absolute whale to get it, really. But I mean, the good news is that you can actually guarantee yourself to get it by being a completely free-to-play player. So first I'm going to show you the mechanics of getting this Legendary Plus unit. You have to go into Hero Summon, and you have to actually look at this banner, the Legendary Plus Selected Rate Up. That's the one that you can guarantee yourself to get whatever Legendary Plus unit that you want. If you click on this Change Rate Up hero, you can switch and select whichever hero you want. And whenever you finish that bar all the way to 140, you're guaranteed to get this whichever unit you selected. You can actually switch banners at any time. You can, if I want a different unit and the progress doesn't reset. So if a new legendary unit was released today, that unit will also be on here. So I could be slowly working on this banner and get to like say 130, and I only have 10 more to go, and I can get it like, I don't have to wait for a different banner like that. Whatever unit is released will be on this banner, so I can just, whenever it's released, if I fill this up, I will be able to get it. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Just jumbling over my words. Sorry. But basically, yeah, as long as you fill this up, all the Legendary Plus units that are released will be on here. And select whichever one you want and summon it. You're actually able to sometimes, by very lucky coincidence, get it before you fill it up all the way. That's actually what happened with me. I actually got Valder from this yesterday. I only filled it up to like a third of the way or so. And I didn't think anything of it. I, clicked summon. I even skipped this, skipped the animation because I was like, yeah, I'll probably not get anything. I've been doing this for the last 20 days. Didn't get anything. And I got Valder, and I'm like, wow. That was the first summon of the day as well, so it was a great way to start the day off yesterday. But yeah. So now I'm going to show you how you can actually get the currency to fill up this bar to 140. There are 2 different types of currencies involved. The first one is the one that you can see on this banner. Like you need this thing called a moonstone. You need 120 of these. There is one free-to-play way of acquiring these, and this comes from the raids. So if you look at the any of these raids at T10, not T9. T9 doesn't drop that, but at T10, you have a chance to get 3 of these moonstones. Now you need 120, so 3 is very little, and it's also like you wouldn't get it every single time you complete one of these T10 raids. It's only by chance. Like you might get one of the other rewards, you might get like an armor piece or an earring or something, but you have a chance to get 3 here. And it's not a lot, but I mean over time it builds up. Like every day you're doing at least 5 of these. Once you get to T10, you're doing all of these single player raids. You're doing one of these single player 8-man raid, and then you're also doing these party raids. And the party raids, it gives you, like, the first 2 times you do it every day, you get 7 drops. And at T10, well, not T10, at T4, actually I don't know if it's T4 or T3. Yeah, T4. At T4 you're also able to get you have a chance of getting 6 of these, so a little bit faster than the 3. But yeah, so this is the first way you're going to get moonstones, and you get it like completely free by doing these, although it is a very slow trickle, so it is going to take some time to get it. But generally for free to play players, progress is a lot slower than if somebody's just spending a ton of money to get it a lot faster. But thankfully it's not only limited to moonstones. There's actually another way to get it, and it's a little bit faster. And the second way to acquire this currency to summon on this banner is from the Topaz shop. So from this Topaz shop, the only thing you want to buy is this item right here, the blue 10 times ticket, because every time you buy this, you can actually do a 10 summon on that selected banner I just told you about. So if you have 14 of these, you're basically guaranteed to get whatever legendary unit that you want. So how do you get the Topaz currency? That is, well, first you have to you get some from these like the daily check-in. Like you can see there's some amounts here that you're able to get. So that is one nice way of getting some. The second way is actually from the competitive arena. Every time you win or lose, you get a little bit of Topaz from there, and slowly that builds up along with the daily logins. And once you have 11,000 of these Topaz, you get a 10 summon. So those are the two different ways you're going to be acquiring this currency. You're going to use Topaz. Make sure you get that 10 summon. I highly recommend the 10 summon instead of the pet, because a lot of people I know are summoning on this pet. Like, the thing is, you guys can do whatever you want. I can only give advice. And if you feel like this is a better value, go for it. But the reason I don't like this pet summon is because the what is it called? The pity to finally get a legendary pet is like a lot higher than the pity to get a legendary from this. So you can be, spending a ton of Topaz on this, and you might never see a legendary pet until like way, way, way down the line, right? Whereas with this, at least, if you buy this 14 times, you're guaranteed to get this legendary unit. So that's why I highly recommend that you buy this and not this, right? Yeah, don't buy anything else here either. Like, everything else, it might seem like, oh yeah, this is nice. Don't. This is really what you want, because you really want that L plus unit. And as I mentioned, like, the trickle is very slow, so you want to save as much as you can to get this, because these legendary plus units are awesome. They're really good. And as a free to play player, you only have limited means and slow currency to get it, so don't waste it on other things. Make sure you get that selected rate up ticket so to go towards the L plus legendary unit. Now, the second way that I'm going to show you is for, like, Dolphin. So you're spending a little bit of money, but you're not going crazy wailing over it. So in addition to what I told you for free to play players, like, this is how you acquire Topaz, this is how you acquire Moonstones, you are going to buy this item, the daily selected rate up hero summon. So this gives you 28 tickets. As you can see, I already got it, and I was on day 14. And so this is what I mean. I was about like a third of the way done. I had about 30 pulls, and yesterday I happened to pull one. But this is basically how I've been able to, like, I do one pull a day basically with this. And so this will speed up your progress considerably, because, every month you're basically adding 30 to that progress bar. So basically, in, like, say 3 months, you're basically going to get a legendary plus unit, maybe even faster, depending on how often you get moonstones from the raid, and how often how much topaz you get from the competitive arena. But yeah, like, I highly recommend this for like the Dolphin type of players, because again, these legendary plus units are the best units in the game. So if you have one, it's going to give you a very significant advantage. And so it's better to get this than to, like, buy some other pack that gives you, like, I don't know, like 3,200 rubies or something. And instead, it's better to buy this pack. This pack costs like $62 Canadian. I believe it's like $50 US. So it's not like, it's not cheap, but on the long term, it is a better value, because 4 of these packs, will eventually give you a legendary plus unit. But it is, a longer term haul, so you have to, you're not going to get it right away. It's still a journey, but it's a lot faster than being completely free to play. So that's the second way to get it, like, by spending a little bit of money. A third way to get it, this is just insane, but I know there are people out there that are willing to do this, so I'm going to tell you how to do it. Although I don't recommend this, and obviously I'm not going to do it, but I'm just giving you information. So if you want to do it, go for it, right? So the third way to get a legendary plus unit is to basically just completely wail for it. And you are going to be buying these packs, these ones that give you 1,100 moonstones and the selected rate up hero tickets. You can actually buy these multiple times. So you can buy these 5 times, and you can see the price is shown in Canadian, but I think in US dollars, like, this particular pack costs, I think, $100 US. So you can buy this 5 times, and that's already 100 summons. And then you can buy the other packs. So you can buy this one 3 times, which gives you, I think, 9 or 10 summons here, and then a few more summons here. But if you buy all of these, I think it costs probably around like $600 US. That gives you enough to pull 140 times on that selected banner, and you can get the legendary plus unit of your choice. But as I said, this is a completely whale solution. Like this is like very few people are going to do this, and I definitely do not recommend people do that. But it is there, you know. And I know there are some whales in this game, and I actually don't know how often this comes. I don't think this pack has been around before, so I think they only release this whenever they release a new legendary plus unit. So you know, we don't have to buy it now and save up. You know, whenever a new one is released, I'm assuming they're gonna release this then as well. But yeah, these are the three different ways you can do it. Like you know, the way I think of Legendary Plus unit is similar to, like, you know, if you guys have played Summoner's War or Epic 7, like it's like those dark and light units from those games. Like the chances of getting them are extremely rare. Like I think people get, like, you know, like especially free to play players, you can get like one of those, like if you're lucky you might get one of those in like a year, like those not 5 ones. So I think it's similar. Like the rates are very low. You have like a 4 to 5% chance of, like, you know, lucking into it on a banner. 4 to 5% chance after you've spent like close to 15,000 rubies. And as a free to play player, it's not easy to come by rubies. So it's like it's a very like a low chance to actually get these by luck, right? So it's actually good, in my opinion, that they release the system where you can not only get an L plus unit, but you can just choose which one you want to get. So I really like that, because I mean, for other games with similar units of, you know, similar rates, there is no guarantee. Like you can't really get one. I know Epic 7 eventually put up a system where you can choose like one of 5 and you get it at the beginning. But I mean, if you don't want one of the 5 and you want to get a different one, like you have to just luck into it. You have to spend a lot of money, or you have to be like extremely lucky to get it. And here too, you have to be extremely lucky, but they're also giving you this way to acquire it as a complete free to play player, and you can choose whatever you want and pick that unit, right? I don't know for sure as a free to play player how long it'll take you to get one of these to fill up that banner to 140, but I think it's about 6 months, because I heard somebody else from the Korean server say that he got the unit that he wanted in about 6 months. So I think he got it from this, you know. So that's my assumption, but I don't know for sure. And also it also depends on luck, because I told you, you know, you have to get some of the currency from the raids, and you might luck into getting more, or you might not luck into not getting, you know, getting very little. So it really depends. But I think 6 months is a good estimate, I think, of when you can expect to get one of these as a completely free to play player. Anyway, this is my video. I hope it was informative at least, and, you know, tells you how to go about it. I've actually, the reason I'm making this video is because I saw somebody on Reddit say that he spent $1,000 and didn't get the Legendary Plus Rudy, because I'm assuming he was probably trying to pull on this banner, right? And he was trying to fill this up, and he said he's filled it up like 8 times and he didn't get Legendary Plus Rudy yet. That's like a 4% chance to get him here, right? So this is not the way. So that's why I wanted to make this video, at least to like tell people how to do it. If you're gonna whale that much and spend $1,000, at least do it right and get the unit, right? Like don't get it from the wrong banner and then be angry that you didn't get it, right? That's really sad. So that's why I wanted to, you know, make this video and not only tell the whales how to get it, but also the free to play players. This is a progress on how you get it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all from me. So I will hope to see you guys next time. Take care, guys.